Welcome, welcome, welcome. Alright, as you can see from the previous screenshot, we won war number 5, got the W, now we're on to war number 6 versus 4 Loki. I only have 3 fights this war, so, we're here to do our part. All fights matter. First fight, we have a Path 9, Section 1 against Lumatrix. So, I'm giving the Odin pre-fight, I think. I already forgot what notes are, even though we're just looking at them. But I think I needed shock. And, Iceman is bleed immune, so hey, we're good to go from there. I went ahead and applied the last Mr. F pre-fight I had. I applied the earlier ones to a fight for another alliance mate. So we add the one that increases our DOT and its duration. So, the goal here was just to try to get him to SP2, but of course he got SP1 heavy. So we counter with our own SP1, that way we can end his phasing. And the goal here is just try to get him back to an SP2. But lo and behold, he's not playing nice, he hits us with another SP1. Luckily I didn't get punished there, but I did tap his block to find out, could I at least hit his block for spacing while he's invisible, but no, we cannot. And I'm blocking, and what does he do? Go right back into SP1. Forget he goes right into his phase afterwards, so we throw our striker just to go ahead and get our, spacing. So here we're just getting like manhandled in this corner. We throw our SP1, now he's unblockable. So we're going to try to tap his block until that runs out. Alright, now I'm like, okay, as long as we can get to our more specials and get him to SP2, we should be golden. I threw a heavy after he parried and saw how quickly he recovered, so I'm like, I know I got max stupefy on, right? But at this point I'm like, okay, whatever I do, just don't worry about parry heavy. If one more combo, we should be good to go. And I just said don't worry about parry heavy. I eat the SP1 and I'm like, I'm really about to die. But you know what? That's why you don't panic. The frostbite expired. Took him out before I went out. Did we suffer our first death? No, we did not. So now we just smoothly glide into victory. And elementary, It's like no panicking whatsoever. I was fully calm that entire fight. Like it was all part of the plan. So, I gotta take the little screenshot right now. Just to show you. 1% of the dream, that's all you need. So look at that, we emerged from the fight, we're feeling good, we're moving on to our next fight. And at this point, I'm like, man, I might have to offer a course on how to deal with Lumatrix going forward, But anyway, here we are, our second out of third fight for the war. We have a Gladiator, Path 3, Section 2. It's an encroaching stun node, so like I said, Iceman with the ice armor, we're at least protected if we're not throwing a special when the timer expires. So my plan here is just push him to SP2, punish that. He is a tactic defender, so as long as we punish his specials, we don't have to worry about the unblockable. And that's really my plan here. We fire SP1, getting our cold snap going, we block his SP2, we punish it, now we're unblockable. And we got a lot of cold snaps going right now, so one detonation and it should be over. Of course we had a failed parry, Kabam couldn't let us end the fight that quickly. But hey, at that point we didn't have as many frostbites as we had when we initially fired the last SP1. So the goal here, just one more couple of combos and a special and we're done. And so, boom, Gladiator goes down. After the Lumatrix fight, hey, we feel like we're invincible. We can handle anything. Alright, and now moving on to my last fight for this war. We have a... apparently I had the volume on during this fight. But here we are with a node, Weapon X mini-boss. This node does have Mix Master and some other node that lets him be stun immune his first hit of a combo, and another node where if we parry 3 times we take like a chunk of damage because we get 3 charges. So the goal here is just to bait out a heavy, get a medium, light, medium to get our heal block. As long as Lady Deathstrike. Okay, one more. Alright, now we're back. Work things are over. Okay, what were we saying? Yeah, as long as we have a heal block, Weapon X cannot go unblockable and unstoppable. So the plan here is to get our heal block, go back into the corner, and basically, you know, punish his heavies or specials with light, medium, light, medium. As long as we do that, we keep the heal block up. And like I said, no unstoppable, no unblockable. We don't have to worry about the Mixmaster doing the combos this way. So you can see, I tried to do a light attack after he did an SP1, but yeah, there's just no way to really, for me at least, to counter that. So we get a big juicy SP2 rolling. And like you said, the plan here is just be safe and simple. Now we run back to our corner. And luckily we could go unstoppable and block in the middle of that hit. Otherwise, yeah, we were definitely good at be punished. But we get our heal block back, so we don't have to worry about the unstoppable anymore. There's the Mixmaster. And at this point, we just like, hey, we'll go for the SP3. Like I said, you know, ideal goal here is just be safe and slow it down. We're not in a rush, we're taking things safely, we're retreating back to our corner. Let Weapon X come to us. Our light, medium, got our heal block. And that time we actually purposely made him evade on our medium so we could punish his special with the medium. And you know, that worked out. So at this point, Weapon X is down, Weapon X is done. And like I said, you know, short war, I only had 3 fights. So, how would the war end? You already know the drill. Tune in to the next video. Peace.
That's all, folks.